Hello, hello. Let's chat. What to do when that fear of failure or imposter syndrome starts creeping in at work. Because I feel like we can clump those together. And the reason I want to share this is I was talking with one of my clients earlier and she's stepping into a new role and we were working through this fear of failure, imposter syndrome coming up because these thoughts happen all the time, especially when you are stepping into a new role, new challenge, or just making a crazy shift altogether. Crazy new, awesome shift altogether. So here's the thing, let's take a step back. And first, I need you to remember that your titles and your accomplishments do not define your worth. I feel like this happens so often where you get a new title and you're so happy, amazing, and proud, which you should be. But then you have this panic of like, oh my goodness, what if I fail? What if? And it's the crazy what if spiral. Because you hit a point and you're like, I can't go backwards. What if this isn't meant to be? This is where the imposter syndrome kicks in and you start doubting and second guessing everything that got you here, right? I'm going to share a mindset shift that you need to make at the end to help overcome this fear of failure and imposter syndrome when it's really starting to hold you back. So first, just remember your title and your accomplishments, no matter how great they are, do not define your worth. You're amazing, you're worthy without a fancy schmancy title, okay? It's amazing if you have it. Remember, it doesn't define your worth. Because when we start adding that worth to the title, that is where you really start to hold on to that career and you don't get as much enjoyment out of it. And that is a recipe for disaster, my love. We don't do that. So when you hit that level and you're stepping into the new challenge or just making a job shift altogether, we start to have that fear creep in, that fear and that perfectionism. You don't want to make a mistake. And I've said this before, and I'm sure you've heard this before possibly, is perfectionism is just disguised. It's fear in disguise. A lot of times where we get so caught up in the perfectionism spiral is because we are so afraid of failure. So if you find yourself procrastinating or just looking for more time to make this perfect, that is the fear of failure in the back of your head. Remember, it is okay to make mistakes. You're human. You make mistakes. So when you are getting so caught up on the title, on the accomplishments, on that next big win, that is really going to, in a way, kind of sabotage your path forward and your growth because you are looking for perfect rather than accepting that you can take steps forward and grow and become even better on the other side of that. So when that fear of failure starts creeping in, just know it is a journey. You're going to learn as you go and you are becoming stronger and growing because of that. Remember, you're going to grow as you go. You got to go forward though and not let that perfectionism hold you back. You're doing such wonderful things. So just remember, until accomplishments don't define your worth, you are going to keep growing as you move forward, as you take that action forward. The action, not just researching it, analyzing it. You got to take action as you go. And here's the mindset shift I want you to have as you're doing this. If you start feeling like the fear creeping in because you have this amazing title, you have this new job role, you just started a new job, and it's something new, a new big change, and that fear is creeping in, imposter syndrome is creeping in because you're saying, what if I lose it? What if I fail? And here's the mindset shift I want you to make. First, stop thinking that way. You're not going to fail. You're not going to lose it. Second, if that was to happen, instead of saying, oh my goodness, what if I fail and lose it all? Please remember what got you to that place. That's you. You are more than capable. You just need to step back and give yourself credit. You did it once. You can do it again. I think that holds so many of us back. We get to a point and we think we've reached the top. This is it. I can't imagine it getting any better. One, it's allowed to get better and it can get better. And two, you got here. You got here. That means you did it. You are capable. So if you do happen to have a setback or fall off or make a change, remember, you are the one that got you here. You've done this before. You've made it through 100% of your bad days. It's not the title that shows you that you're capable and worthy. It is you. So if that thought starts creeping in, please remember, you've done this once. You can do it again. And likely if you do it a second time, it's going to be better because you're growing and learning as you go. So make that mindset shift as those thoughts start creeping in. And just remember, you got this, you got this, you got this.